Episode 8 of Rom-Com just came out, and I gotta say, it was pretty decent for what it was. The fact that this person finally appeared took forever. This person took so long to appear in the episode, and the fact that we're at episode 8, and this is the most you see of her, by the way. The fact that this close-up shot it's the most you'll see of her this entire episode. That it immediately comes to the intro. The fact I like I'm glad we finally saw her, but the fact that we're at episode 8, it does make me a little bit worried that we're not going to get a big backstory. Because I have consistently said Akron has the most screen time. Bar none. She has had the most chemistry with EU. Bar none. I think that you cannot even bite me on that. Like, there is no way you can tell me that EU doesn't have the most chemistry. Like, the fact that you see so many things with Akron that, like, there is so much sexual tension, some kind of chemistry here. Like it is craziness to me that they are like that scream though. That scream was actually crazy to me. Like Akron continued to be so silly. The fact that she had loved Eve so much, but the fact that she can't necessarily express it to the point where she literally starts dodging the issue here. She can't even express her feelings, even at the very end here. She, like, to the point where she just tried to run away and try to dodge his advances. The fact that, he really genuinely thinks that it could be the start of their relationship. The fact that, like, this could have been a major turning point for EU. I think this could have been so significant in that romantic relationship. This could have been the turning point, and it wasn't until like you think it actually going to go somewhere, but of course it gets interrupted midway by this guy, and it was kind of funny. The fact that this man get not only interrupted in his train of thought, it's the fact that he gets harassed, insulted, and straight up just pushed into the ground here. Like it is crazy to me that EU, like he consistently has bad luck. It is so silly to me. I really do like the comedy of this anime here, but I do think that EU, like, he is so painfully dumb. Like, like this, he actually does deserve this. Like, this is honestly his fate. Like I wouldn't be surprised at this point if the manga just straight up ends open ended. I would hate that, but the way that episodes are the way the episodes are being played, I genuinely would not be surprised if it's a manga doesn't you don't end with he doesn't end with anyone. It actually just open ended and it ended up to interpretation. Which I hate those kind of manga where there's no official canon ending. I really do hate that kind of shit. Like that shit kind of does piss me off. But I'm hoping there is an eventual canon ending because the anime genuinely does deserve an actual ending here. I think the anime does, like I said before, has a lot of potential. Like I think it does have some charming moments at times, even with someone like Shion, where Shion, even though she's the one who has pushed for this confession for EU, she has been the forefront. She has been the one who has been the most aggressive in showing her love for EU. But it's the fact that she, the fact that she loves EU. It's the fact that she she's willing to put her own love aside and she's willing to help people no matter what. I really do admire that about her a lot. It's the fact that she's so endearing. The fact that she is willing to help so many people. She is such a selfless character that I am genuinely shocked that she is willing to put aside her own love for EU. Like it is shocking to me where she does put aside her own motion to for the well being of others to the point where you can even see that she just straight up gives Akron and EU their his blessings. They just say that you could enjoy it together. It is crazy to me how you could see she straight up says that he tried to force it. She tries so hard to appear happy, but you can obviously tell she is not happy about it. But it's just so. It is kind of sad to a certain extent. And it was just so sad when you see it towards the end. She does realize that she genuinely does want to be with him. The fact that she is running so hard, she has so many memories to flashback. It generally does motivate her. It is so crazy how she finally recognizes that she is so enamored with this man right here. The fact that man, the motivation right here, like it was just so wholesome. And it was just so sad when you see how she like shows her feeling and just starts crying that she misses the fireworks. Like it is so sad to me how the one time she shows her emotions, it's too late. Like that was truly sad to me. Like I thought that was truly sad. When you see how she just straight up like she thought she missed her chance, and the fact that she has no more chances to express her love, and the fact that like of course EU, he's going to come save the day. Like if that was obvious, that was obvious. They wasn't going to leave their friends behind. There was no chance that was going to abandon this girl. That would be shocking to me. That would be like I genuinely do appreciate the camaraderie. I think the camaraderie is really sweet to me. Like they're so like the fact that like it is so wholesome to me. Like I think the episode was very good for Shio fans. Like I wasn't normally a fan of Shio. I think Shio was kind of one dimensional, but I still do think that to a certain extent. But I think this does make me appreciate her a little bit more. I do think that her as a character is a little bit more enjoyable for my taste. I do think she is a little bit more interesting to watch. Now, do I think EU is going to have awareness about any of this after episode 12? No, I don't think so. I don't think EU is ever going to have any actual awareness. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong about that, but I feel like EU is going to be oblivious to the very end here, unfortunately, which is sucks. 'Cause I know it's supposed to be a rom com that plays on cliches, but I feel like like there's only so much stupidity that you can take for characters like EU. Like you would have to be a bumbling moron to see what you can see right here, where towards the end right here, like you can see how close they are. They are so close with one another. It is so crazy to me. They still can't recognize the emotional value that they share for EU. He still can't recognize all of that. Like it is so painfully hard to watch. Like you can even see how they even kiss EU, like straight up. Like I thought though I will say, I thought this shot was pretty sweet, and it does make me kind of believe the possibility of a harem, considering that the fact that these two didn't mind kissing the same guy at the same time. I think the fact that they were willing to do that and not have any hard feeling whatsoever, it does make me somewhat believe in the possibility of a harem anime. But the fact that we have seen anime like this that have had harem and they just end off open ended with no actual official canon ending. It's just up to interpretation. It does make me a little bit more worried, but at the very least, it did have more character development for Shion, and the fact that we are eventually going to get this person right here. Like the fact that we're finally, I would imagine, she's going to appear right away in episode 9. I would hope so. I genuinely do think this character is going to have some actual meat on his bones. I do think so. But hopefully, we'll just have to see what happens. But regardless, though, let me know what you think about episode 8. I don't think it was necessarily the best episode. I wouldn't go that far, but it was just a decent episode. But regardless, let me know all of that in the comments below.